Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
It's summertime and the living's easy.
Summertime.
So
Dun, 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 dun. Summertime.
There's so many songs featuring summertime in them.
And
That's hammer time.
And you went,
Nope.
and you went, can't touch this?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And now you have heard that we are once again joined by Björn. Woo!
Björn and I were both shocked at your decision to go summertime to the tune of Can't Touch This.
I mean, there's always some little thread of my brain that is just looping.
MC Hammer?
Can't touch this with MC Hammer.
All right.
Like non-stop loop repeat. And sometimes that comes out in regular speech.
That in the Adam's Family Values song?
No, that one doesn't. But the old internet thing, everyone loves Magical Trevor because the tricks that he does are ever so clear. That one loops as well.
What about
I'm sorry.
Look at my horse is amazing?
I know it, but that doesn't loop.
Okay.
Anyway, I brought 2 beers from Systembolagets, ordering assortment where you needed to buy like a
4-pack?
a multi-pack.
Yeah. They've been doing that a lot recently. There's been like 1 or 2 a month, where it used to be none.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see that they're doing those.
It is fun when all 4 beers are new. When you've already had 2 of them before and 2 are new, then it's a hard sale. But here with the brewery Drowned Lands from Warwick, New York.
Okay.
I have never tried any of them, and the ones that were just regulars, like regular IPA, I just drank, and I brought 2 that stood out. So the first one, it says India Pale Ale, but it is a fodder fermented India Pale Ale called Fern.
Okay.
At 6.5% ABV.
Citra and strata hops with it.
That seems correct. That doesn't say on the internet.
It says so on the can.
Nice. Fermented in one of our fodders and then transferred to stainless, where we dry hopped it aggressively with strata and citra. It does say.
Oh.
So I'm hoping that the fodder aging will give it some interesting quality, making it worthy of speaking.
Well,
we'll see.
It smells like Citra IPA. Straight up.
Cheers.
And you said how much? What was the
6.5.
6.5. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tastes like an IPA.
It
Can't
does-
go wrong there.
It does taste like an IPA. You're not getting any like funky undertones or anything.
It's a little more of a bitter finish to it than I would expect, but yeah, it just tastes like a nice, good hazy IPA at this point.
This is always the fear when bringing beers, that it'll be just like this. Yeah, it is IPA. Done. And we will have nothing to talk about, because I don't have any stories about Drowned Lands. I was really hoping to tap into that fodder aging, almost IPA/saison territory that I do like. I don't want my saisons hoppy, but I do want some of my IPAs to be kind of creeping into that territory.
Yeah.
Do you agree with me?
Yeah. I think it's. The IPA is a very malleable style, and we've seen a lot of different versions, from red to white to fodder age to sour, and people are always
Black.
trying to Cascadian,
Yes.
whatever. People are always trying to do something with the style to make it seem fresh and interesting, and usually those things fall by the wayside over time.
But I mean, fodder aging would be the traditional way, like 300 years ago. So that's bringing something back. That's like some kind of like. But to be fair, the French farmers who drank the 4% fodder aged generic ale, they didn't have citra available.
Yeah, there wasn't really a hop varietal there. It's more of a water and yeast situation.
Right. But this is a very inoffensive beer.
It's quite good. It's got, I'd say, the carbonation keeps it kind of light and tangy. The front notes are a little sweet, which you kind of expect these days from it, with a little bit of bitterness in the aftertaste. I quite like it.
Yeah, I agree. You're spot on with the tasting notes. The bitterness, like orange bitterness, that's almost a bit zesty. Kind of bitterness, but not that zesty. But yeah,
the citrus still really fresh.
Yeah, fresh. Very, very crushable.
Their own tasting notes that I specifically didn't read before you got the chance to talk. We are tasting fresh squeezed orange juice, punchy passion fruit, and explosive aromas. I wouldn't call them explosive.
Well, I would say the citric notes and the citrus flavors are really up front when we first opened the can. I definitely got that. And the, would you say, passion fruit and orange?
Yeah, or
sure, why not?
Freshly squeezed OJ.
Sure, why not? Might as well be. Gotta be something. So, what do we know about Beer Deer AB, the importer?
Beer Deer?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Some kind of importer?
Yeah, importer is Beer Deer, BEERDEER AB. Beer Deer SE. So do you think that they're the ones that are responsible for these 4-packs that have been coming in recently?
I do think so.
Think that's what they're kind of mostly doing?
But it is interesting. Like 15 years ago, I knew all the Swedish importers of craft beer. And in so many cases, I knew the names of the people who ran those places. But now there are so many. It's so, and often it's not apparent. Here they had to put a sticker on it just to make to not force Drownlands from New York to print a stupid Swedish label.
Looking at their portfolio now on their webpage, they have Bellwoods. We've had a lot of Bellwoods.
And Badlands then as well.
Cascade, Coronado, Crack, Drake's, Funky Fauna, Great Notion, Kemker, Lager, Ian Raptor, Sure Shot, The Brewery, Trident Ale, Wilson People. Yeah.
I would be
a lot of these.
No Badlands. Wait,
no, not Badlands.
Yeah, but we've seen a lot of
a lot of these breweries has been at Beer Ditch, and I see that they have a Drownlands in their menu. Also, this beer also. So
because they came out with a mix pack of Bellwoods and Badlands. Wouldn't that?
Yeah, maybe.
They're just not writing it on the webpage. So
they might have.
But it could be that the Bellwoods brought in the Badlands, therefore they didn't have the importing itself.
Yes.
All right.
So what would you give this?
I give it 4. I think it's a really very drinkable. I would easily have a few more cans of this, so it scores for me.
What about you, Björn?
Yeah, same here. At least the 4. Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought you would say 375 because of how generic it is, but
no,
sure, I'm somewhere there. 375 to 4.
I've had a lot worse. Not like worse, but like the difference between 375 and 4 for me can sometimes be interchangeable.
Yeah.
But for me, there's a really hard line. Like a 375 is like almost the level where it's good, but I don't need to have it again.
No.
Whereas 4 is clearly like, I would easily drink this again. Yeah.
I get the distinction.
Yeah, like 375 is like, it's right to the line, doesn't quite cross it, But
I like IPAs when they get this very orangey, almost zesty notes. So that's always been very refreshing to me. So
and
that's why I give it 4.
They usually hit that when there's citra and not any of the bad hops.
Yeah.
Like Citra Galaxy. Oh, you're in danger now. Citra at 07. You ruined it. Yeah. So the next beer is from the same brewery. And it's Black Gold Coffee Imperial Stout. So Black Gold, I think, is the line of stouts, and this is the coffee variant.
Black Dirt Bourbon Barrel Aged Coffee.
So it's the coffee bourbon barrel aged or the beer?
Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout with coffee, so the coffee is. But Black Gold is the coffee brand, I would guess. It's 10.5 ABV, and for some reason they keep saying dirt rich and black dirt. I don't know. Interesting. Okay.
It says dirt rich on the Fern.
Oh, does it? Okay.
So it's something like.
I see.
Ooh, that smells good.
It does smell good.
Yeah.
I'm glad it smells like this because the average. Let's try it before I say the average.
Well, because it has like a bourbon barrel aging, little licorice notes on the nose. I mean, it's like there's a lot of potential here.
Your glass has a lot of foam. Did you agitate it?
I mean,
Ours has basically none.
I said some discouraging things to it before that may have agitated it slightly.
I'm going to swirl it around. Yeah, it's possible to get like a cappuccino. Cheers.
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 Definitely getting a lot of roasted notes off of the malts. I don't think coffee when I try this. For me, it's not coming across as overly coffee.
No. Maybe a little.
Yeah, a little. I think it's probably where some of the roastiness is coming from as well. But it doesn't taste straight up like a coffee stout. It does have a lot of, I don't know, really rich mouthfeel, which I quite like.
I'm getting Founders and Oscar Blues 1050 feelings from this.
Yeah.
Modern 1050, mind you, not the old legendary. We agree, right, that the newer vintages of Oscar 1050 have been acceptable.
I kind of quit buying them.
Yeah, me too.
But that's
And they don't store well either. So.
No.
but those are the tastes I'm getting from this.
Yeah, it's not particularly. The viscosity is kind of light, so it's not like a really rich mouthfeel. It's really just coming from the flavor profile of the roasted notes, and the aftertaste is it's really really nice. The barrel aging is kind of there.
Okay, so I'm going to make a reference that I'm not sure if you know. The aftertaste is Anton Berg's chocolate, so Danish chocolate that is marzipan filled.
Oh yeah, I've had those. Yeah,
they're like purple tinfoil packages. That is what I'm getting, or almost these plum liqueur filled round chocolates.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's very dry.
Yeah,
The finish, very dry.
So the average is a 3.9.
yeah, I think that's a perfectly respectable average on this one. It's not something. It doesn't have a lot of those. What do you call it? Pastry stout kind of flavors that would push it into the 4.25 category, but right around a 4 is where I would see average people. Most people kind of settling on this. 3.75 would be what I would average. Most people would think.
Right. Did I say my rating?
No, none of us have.
I was thinking it. Why didn't you listen?
I'm reading your thoughts. I am actually going to give this I'll get a 4.25.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I really liked the roastiness and the overall flavor of it. The slightly bitter chocolate finish, looks like kind of dry. It just kind of makes me want to keep drinking a little bit more.
It is interesting. Sometimes when you describe a very dry stout, it doesn't sound good until you get to the rating.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 4. Maybe it's a strong 4. I want to like this type of non-pastry imperial stout more, and I do like bourbon barrel aged.
Yeah.
It's a weak 4 for me. It's nice going back to like this plain imperial stouts with not the pastry adjunct stuff.
Yeah.
This is a dry, but also it's a bit thin sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty thin. That's what.
So that's what's bugging me the most with this beer.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So if it had a little bit more viscosity, then I think it would be an awesome beer. But
yeah.
Still good. 4.
I'm glad I brought it because when I researched what to bring for recording, obviously a 3.9 average on a stout is like, oh,
it can go either way.
What's wrong with it? But had I opened this without you, I would have gone, I should have brought it.
It's almost like kind of like a Russian imperial stout, or just like a real solid base stout, which I really enjoy.
They
like you say, Jordan, it's just nice to have like a stout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's registered as a double imperial stout, imperial/double stout, just the generic, but it doesn't have a picture. So Drowned Lands haven't gotten around to fixing it yet.
Okay.
You get what I mean by that?
Yes.
They haven't moderated it yet, so it could be changed to anything. Did you find any of the other variants? Was I right that it was a series?
Yeah, there are a lot of black golds, vanilla and
maple and coconut. But they're all double imperial stouts, except so this one is a double coffee stout. It was just cut off by the length of the screen.
Oh. All right, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add, Bjorn, before we wrap this up?
No, not much. You'll find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, as Bjorn Guiden, as usual.
All right, sounds good.
Sometimes when you say Bjorn Guiden, I'm scared that our American listeners will think of the old Nintendo game Ninja Gaiden, which is spelled completely different from yours and is super difficult, but you have completed it, right?
Yeah, we'll never play that game again. That game has scarred me for life.
Ninja Gaiden was particularly difficult. I don't think I got very far in it.
But it was really cool. You could jump on the walls and do ninja tricks.
Oh yeah, you crawl the wall and jump back and forth. And
I managed to beat all the 3 bosses. That's like, after beating the second boss after 30 attempts, then it's like, finally, and then it's the 3rd boss, and if you die, you need to start at level 6 again. So
that's rough. And
do whole, like, 4 stages before you get to the first boss again. But I managed to win.
But your beer vlog would be called The Bear Guide in English.
Yeah.
That's a different blog.
Yeah. Searching for bears in all the right bars.
Hey, it's Pride Week.
Okay. Well, you can find Bjorn and with his beer guide launching soon. Otherwise, you can find us online at What's on Tap Podcast, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you find podcasts, you can find What's on Tap. So until next time,
Keep drinking,